Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. I'm uploading this for Saturday. I kind of told you guys before I want to do a monthly chat. The only thing with this is it's kind of unscripted, so I don't know how long the video will be, and I'm not sure what will come out of my mouth, but that's what makes it more fun. First, I'm going to start with my, quote, job. As you guys know, when I found out the beginning of March, and this is before many of the jobs and the assignments and things were being canceled, that I found out that a client was not going to be, they were going a different direction. So with one of the companies I work with, I was going to be making less income. So I decided instead of me doing demo work as an independent contractor, I would do it as an employee with Advanced Sales and Marketing. Fantastic company. I'm very pleased with them, and I've worked with them before in the past, and that would get me more regular work. I am so glad that I did that because of everything going on. A lot of things have changed. For example, not all of it, but most of my mystery shopping has been put on hold because of that. And obviously the demos where I pass out food samples have been put on hold. So the one consistent thing I have had is YouTube, which is wonderful. Well, because I had signed up with Advantage and got in at the nick of time and did, training and everything that was required of me, because there's a process to go through, I'm able to do these cleaning stores. Well, some of the stores were canceled, but now I've got some new stores on my page. So I may not be working every day, but I am working. The one thing I love about it is that I don't have anyone standing over me, but this is what I want to get to on the second part. This is one of the best parts of it. Two things. Number one, I have it, this Advanced Sales and Marketing is going to be direct deposit, and I have it going to my Discover savings. That way I can automate my savings. Now, if I need some of the savings, I have it, but this way I know I'll be consistently saving each month, which is a blessing because as we know, the more savings we have and the more we're prepared for unexpected things, the better, right? Well, this is the best part of what I'm excited about. Many of these jobs are from 10 to 4. The good thing is that because of this, I need about 7 hours of sleep. Before with scheduling, and I'm embarrassed to tell you this, I was going to bed between 3 and 4 and getting up between 10 and 11. That is not a good schedule because I miss a lot of calls in the morning. What I'm doing now is I'm going to bed between 12:30 and 1, which I know still seems late. I may back it up, but I'm getting enough sleep, by the way, and I'm getting up at 8 o'clock. I set the alarm for 8 and I'm getting up. This has been so much better. I actually don't feel groggy. I feel more energetic. And I have been fighting with my schedule for so long. And it's almost kind of like a, quote, diet, where you start off good and you're doing good for a few days, and then you backtrack and go back to bad habits. Now with this schedule, it is keeping me consistently going to bed between 12:30 and 1 no matter what, and getting up at 8 a.m., which doesn't sound early to some of you, but considering that some days I might have slept until 11:30 a.m., this is a much better fit. So I want to share that. Also, my weight loss, this is the good news. I'm not supposed to really share till May 1st. March, I lost 9 pounds. Now, and I knew it was going to slow down. This month, I've lost 2, but I weighed myself this morning. I'm 195, so I am sticking on plan, which is really good. I do some days eat more than others, but what's really positive about this, I weigh 195, and beginning of the month, I weighed 197. To me, 195 means I'm kind of getting over to a hump closer to the 180s. So psychologically, it's just really good. So I'm very pleased that I am still dropping weight. I'm still watching it. I'm exercising a lot, and I'm doing a lot of physical labor. So that's going on. Number 4, I do want to mention something, and I know I've told you guys, and this may come from me being adopted, because maybe feeling rejected, and I know I've talked about my adoption story. I think I told you guys that I was adopted when I was a baby. My mother was a nurse, had me out of wedlock. She had an affair with a married man that she said she didn't know he was married, and he was supposedly separated with 3 kids. She told him she was pregnant. He wanted nothing to do with me. And I found this all out from some non-identifying information through Catholic Charities. And I think from that, I kind of felt rejected. My mother supposedly wanted to keep me, but didn't feel she could as a single mom. This was back in '65. So a lot of times because of this, I feel guilty a lot about a lot of things if I can't be there for everybody. I want to be there for all my friends. I want to be there in every capacity. And I have one particular person in my life, she doesn't watch YouTube, so I can share this, that has been very needy. We've been friends for a long time, and especially since this whole thing going on all around the world, she's been calling me several times a day and almost in desperation. And it's the same kind of conversation, and it's just been draining me. And that's kind of been a little bit of a struggle for me. I'm trying to work through that. I've gotten some good advice from a friend today. But I'm having to turn off my phone more and take care of me more. I don't know if any of you guys have ever had a friend in your life where maybe they're a good friend. They're maybe got some great qualities, but they kind of drain you a little bit because they seem to need you a lot. And this particular situation, I kind of feel that way. And it can be several calls a day, but it's the same kind of what I would call worries and complaints. And one of the things I want to add to that, I don't know about you guys, and this is kind of adding to this conversation. We all have problems, issues, challenges in our life. Life is full of contrast. Life is full of that, right? We all know that we want to work on looking at good things going on. Well, the thing is if all I do is talk about money problems or my weight or struggles I'm having getting along with the person, I really believe we bring more of that with us. And I think that we really have to be willing to change things up and make changes. I've heard people say, is that working for you? All I know is when this first situation started going on, I did not handle it well at the beginning. But then guess what? I said, you know what? This isn't working. Me being worried and fearful and upset and things like that was not working for me. So I'm like, I got to change things up. So sometimes if I'm being negative or I'm upset about something, I say, Dawn, is that working for you? Is it helping you? How does it making you feel? And when it's bringing me down, I'm like, what can I do about it? What change can I make? Can I do something about this situation? I have to have a lot of self-discovery talks with myself. As you know, I turned double nickel, and I want to make some positive changes in my life. And one thing that does not work for me is to wallow in all the things that are not going right. I've got to look to what is going right. And if something's not going right, ask myself, what can I do? Some of the things were my sleep schedule. Now I got that fixed. My weight, I fixed that. Those are things I can control. What can I control and what can I do about it? I just really felt I had to talk to you guys about that. Last but not least, one of the big things that I love, and I know I'm going over my 5 minutes, and I told you I probably would, and I hope you don't mind, and everybody has to do what works for them. We're all in a different situation, and one of the things I feel I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to be empathetic for where you are in your life, and because I haven't walked in your shoes. For me, one of the things I love about being in my home with my husband and my daughter is this is a safe haven. And we really try to keep it positive around here. We're really trying to work together. We try to make each other laugh. We might watch funny videos, things like that. And I really feel good here. I know inside my home, it's a safe place where I can feel good for a while. And I like that. Let me know what's going on in your life. What I would love for you to tell me is, what's going on in your life that's really positive and good right now? We could all use some good news. I hope you didn't mind the chat. I'm going to be trying to do this once a month if that's okay with you. I love you, I appreciate you, and thank you for allowing me to go over the 5 minutes. Bye-bye.